After nearly a week of counting votes and watching Steve Kornacki count votes, we are now getting a much clearer picture of the 2020 election. Nationwide, Joe Biden leads the popular vote by more than 4 million. That number is likely to grow as votes in Democratic-leaning states like California and New York are still being counted. All of this amounting to a pretty convincing win for Joe Biden and a decisive rebuke of President Trump. Detailed new reporting in the Washington Post explains just how we got here. It paints a portrait of two very different candidacies, a steady, disciplined Biden versus an unpopular Trump who couldn't help but get in his own way. The same impulses that helped lift him to victory in 2016, the outsider ethos, the angry burn it all down, creed a core, the fiery and controversial rants, the false reality forged through untruths and deception, contributed to his undoing 4 years later. Exhausted voters in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, who once gave Trump a shot, turned on him Tuesday. For this conversation, we have NBC News national political correspondent Steve Kornacki back at the big board for us, plus Democratic strategist Basil Smikle, and John Heilman is back as well. Steve Kornacki, I want to add my congratulations to you for a remarkable week as explainer-in-chief to viewers of this network and everywhere. I've been dying to talk to you, though, since the race was called Saturday, about how all these pieces we were watching so closely fell into place and what the win looks like now that we know that's what it is.
Yeah, well, thanks, Nicolle. And you know, it's interesting. You look inside some of these states and what swung them. Yeah, at this point, you know, Biden certainly could still get Arizona, could still get Georgia. But at this point, we're talking about he flipped the three we spent 4 years talking about, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. And it's really interesting when you look inside these states. Take Pennsylvania, the one that put him over the top on Saturday. You know, the lead there ticking up near a point right now. Actually, 45,000 votes right now for Biden. Remember, it was 46,000 for Trump in Pennsylvania 4 years ago. So it's come around. And where did it come around in Pennsylvania? And one of the big answers here, it's the suburbs, it's the collar counties right outside Philadelphia. These areas have been trending Democratic for a while, and that trend has really accelerated in the Trump era. So I'll give you an example here. Here's Chester County. Take a look. Joe Biden wins this county. It's a big one right outside Philadelphia. He wins it by 17 points, and you can see right there he wins it by 52,000 votes. Now, this was a Democratic county already. It was a Democratic county in 2016. But check out the difference between what Democrats got out of this county in 2016 and what they got out of it in 2020. In 2016, Clinton won it by 10, and her margin was 25,000 votes. This time, the margin was 52,000 for Democrats. Biden doubled the margin, the raw vote margin that Hillary Clinton got went from 10 to 17 points. And you just saw a similar progression throughout this area. You know, 23 becomes 26 in Delaware County. You take a look in Montgomery, 22 becomes 26. You know, Bucks County was razor thin in 2016, still close. But again, Biden wins it a little bit more decisively. It's a close race statewide. And there are areas of this state that held very strong for Trump. But what you saw in Pennsylvania, you saw it in Wisconsin, you saw it in Michigan, you see it in Georgia, you're seeing it in Arizona and Maricopa County, particularly these suburbs, these metropolitan areas, higher turnout and more movement, much more movement, even relative to a couple of years ago, 2018, from the Trump Republican Party to Biden. Makes all the difference in states like this.
Have you had enough time, Steve, with the exit polls to understand what it was that repelled suburban, and it looks like men and women and some men, from Trump?
I mean, look, it just seems like a continuation of the 4-year story. And in some ways, I look at what happened here, again, not to stick too much on the Philadelphia suburbs, but I just remember how Democrats talked in the run-up to the 2016 campaign. There was this famous line from Chuck Schumer, the Democratic Senate leader, who was asked in 16 if he was worried about Pennsylvania, and particularly Trump's rural strength. And his line was essentially, well, for every vote we lose in the rural part, we're going to get 2 in the suburbs. And he was wrong in 16, but it was kind of a delayed thing, because I think what Democrats were looking at when they saw maps in Pennsylvania and other states like it in 2016, they got in 2020. So they believed these were the kinds of voters who were always ripe to move away from Trump, to move toward them. It started to happen in 16. I think it really happened in 18 in a lot of places. Yeah. And then Trump back on the back. You know, Arizona's a great example of this, by the way, not to jump from state to state, but you think of Trump winning Arizona in 2016, Then you go to 2018. Democrats get the Senate race. Why? The Phoenix suburbs. And now 2020, Biden's clinging to that lead in Arizona. I think very good chance he could hang on to that. Why? The Phoenix suburbs.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.